This is Rafi Kuzon, and you are tuned in to Nothing But That Sports Talk. I'm here with a couple of young ladies from the Butler Bulldogs. Let everybody know your name and your position.
My name is Rachel Kent, and I'm a shooting guard.
I'm Jaynes, and I'm a forward.
Yeah, with all the expectations of Butler Bulldogs having a better season, what can you describe Butler's style of offense?
I'd say we're really fast-paced. We're looking to push the ball, push it down your throat. I also think we're just very skilled in running our sets, running with execution, and that's what's key.
Yeah, I'd say all of that, and we play a little bit inside out and move the ball and are very unselfish.
Why don't you both tell me what inspires you to play college basketball?
I think I always wanted to play college basketball, but I just didn't know if I'd be able to make it to that level. So I think my high school coach, my dad, and just a lot of players that I watched in college, Notre Dame, Tennessee, all those players just helped me to reach this level.
Yeah, I'd say it's my hometown. I'm from a very small town, and I think being one of the few that play at this level, how old I am, it's actually really fun for me to be able to take that back to my hometown.
And speaking of taking it back to your hometown, I want one of you ladies to tell me, why should people start paying more attention to the Bulldogs and the women's side as well as the men's side?
I think both games are different. They're both exciting. I think you have an opportunity to see, fundamentals and just back to the basics with women, but also I think we have a lot of high scorers. And for men's, I think you always have the same one-on-one game, but I think they're also really good too, and there's something to look forward to this year.
Yeah, I'd say the same. I think with the new pieces that we have this year, it's going to be very entertaining to watch. So, yeah.
And that's what I'm talking about. Obviously, both you guys play in the same conference as UConn, St. John's, and many other different teams. Those just to name a few. Why don't you tell me about the difficulties of being able to compete in a conference where UConn's literally racking up victories like it's no tomorrow?
I think we like the challenge. I think, you're going to come into each game and there's a lot of people that are going to compete. They're going to give their best every game. And so I think that's the beauty of basketball, getting to play the best competition every night.
Yeah, I'd say the same. I think it's an insane amount of talent that's in the Big East altogether. So I think every single night, if you watch a Big East game, it's going to be a dogfight.
Of course, it's going to be a dogfight indeed. And, of course, as you know, Villanova and UConn will be having a game at Madison Square Garden later this year. For players that are playing the biggest conference, why do you think it's important to actually watch that game among other games in women's basketball this season?
I think you can see the level of respect with those two teams playing in Madison Square Garden, but I just think, like she said before, it's important to watch for just seeing the level of talent and just seeing the hard work that the girls put in, and I think it's exciting, like Sid said before.
Yeah, I agree with Rachel. Everything she said. I think the level of talent and how exciting it is just for women's basketball in general is really cool.
And one last thing before I let you go, why don't you talk, we're going to do a little rapid fire, starting with, what is your favorite national championship that you watched growing up?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I've watched all the UConns. I don't know. Let Sid answer first.
I'd say the one last year was pretty good.
Okay, yeah. So I'd say South Carolina, because one of my AU teammates, Breville, plays on that team. So they were both real close games and really exciting.
Favorite WNBA Finals matchup?
Last year was exciting too, wasn't it? That was my favorite probably. I actually watched, yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, I'm going to pass on this one. I don't really watch WNBA that much, I'm not going to lie.
Favorite NBA Finals matchup?
I don't know.
I'm the same. Sorry, I don't.
Probably one of the retro bowls when Michael Jordan was playing. One of the times that they were in the finals.
That's fair enough. And okay, so thank you, ladies, for stopping by. I love the rapid fire, I love the response, and I hope to see more but the Bulldogs basketball this season coming up in the Big East.
Thank you.
Thank you.